Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 17, 18 and 19. She was far advanced in her pregnancy. She died in labor without ever revealing as to who she was. Since then, I am looking after this boy as my own son. I could guess that the boy belonged to some aristocracy, but we could never know for sure. So he is going up as one of us. The minister could easily discern the truth. When the minister told the old lady and the other hunters that the boy's royal antecedents and his intention to take him away, initially they were very reluctant. Later, with great magnanimity, they agreed to part with the boy. Such is the pull of attachment that even ever great Maharishis such as Kanva and Jadabharata were much affected by it. The boy, however, was not just interested. He liked the company of the hunters only. He said so in as many words that he could not care less for royalty and such high sounding things. The minister did not give up easily either. He explained with great perseverance that he, the boy, was the rightful son of a traditional ruler of the country. His father had been defeated in the battle. He had evaded capture and made an escape with his pregnant wife. But when his own capture was imminent, he had secreted his wife with a hunter's hut and distracted the attention of his captors away from his pregnant wife, in doing which he gave his life. His wife had delivered his son and died in the labor. So both his parents had sacrificed their own life in saving their sons. Thus, the minister was able to convince the boy that it is his dharma now to take up arms against the pretender enemy king, and that he is not to waste his life as a mere hunter in the forest. That boy got an exposure to bravery, love of parents, and thus became aware of his duties. Once he was aware that he is a prince, his power, brightness, keenness, and attitude towards life as such became changed. Then, when he was taught archery, and other warlike abilities, including tactics and strategy, he absorbed them very avidly. He left his hunter's life. With the help of his minister, he started amassing a fighting force. Once people realized his antecedents, there was no stopping him. Nowadays, in the world of so-called democracy, in the name of a leader, they make so much fuss about some birthday or anniversary, completely interfering with the normal life of the populace. But after a few days, you never get to know about his whereabouts even. It has become quite very clear that politics is the game played by the ruthless manipulators who have no clue, no love lost with principles or value systems. Loyalty is a bargainable commodity today. It is not so in the olden times. Loyalty to the king was something for which people were ready to give up their lives. The kings too had to live a life of discipline and humanness to be able to earn and sustain such loyalty. The kings used to consider the citizens as their children. You might have heard the story of Sibi Chakravarti, who ran the chariot on his own son as a punishment for running over a calf and killing it with his chariot accidentally. In the politics of today, people scheme and invest huge amounts in unfair means so as to get into possession of power. Once such a power is obtained, then that power is misused and abused to retain them in power. This is not the way of traditional loyalty. Like the boy in the story under consideration, the culture ingrained in the blood over the years saved him from going astray and prevented him from falling prey to minor temptations. In history of India, as revealed through Puranas, indicate that there was hardly any kings like Vennan and Asamanjan. They are exceptions to the rule, Yatha Raja Tata Praja. That is to mean that people are as good or as bad as the ruler. In the traditional setup, both the ruler and the ruled took care of to see that justice is not only done but is seen to be done. But nowadays, fairness, humanness, and justice are words only to pay lip service to. Because Dharma was a guiding principle at every level, the ruler showed the way of Dharma by example. The ruler had a feeling for the people as my people, and the people had the feeling for the king as he is our king. Our hero similarly got the fullest cooperation from his subjects, especially once the word spread around that he was the earlier king's own son. He could muster enough to go to battle with the enemy and defeat him. He was coronated and installed as the king. The boy completely forgot that he has been a hunter. He became complete king. I did not make up this story. The great Acharya, who was one of the leading lights of Advaita philosophy, while talking of Guru Parampara or Guru Shishya tradition, has narrated this story. I only added some bits and pieces here and there, like adding few touches to an existing sketch of a face. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.